They buried me in the water and I came, I knew. Ha ha. Now I'm baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue.
Welcome to the Officer Autumn podcast, the only podcast designed specifically for female cops in mind. I hope you enjoy this podcast episode. If you love the music, go check out One Time Music. He's a fellow Leo. You can check him out in the show notes. And his full song, Baptized in Blue, is at the end of this episode. I'm going to talk truths. So today I'm going to tell you the truth. Not that I don't tell you the truth any other day, but today I'm going to get really real with you. About the actual truth, what the truth is for you and the truth is for me, the truth for every police officer and for every person listening to this, every person on this earth. Okay. We're going to talk. I get really put off by anybody who wants to tell me the truth about my life. I face a lot of adversity in my life. I've done a lot of things, okay, in my life. I'll tell you this. So when I was 20, I applied for the Maine State Police. So in Maine, the most prestigious agency used to be the Maine State Police. Okay. I was talking to a trooper. He's retired now, but he was telling me that when he applied, there was 250 applicants for 25 positions in the Maine State Police, and he got in. Like that is, well, it's not, it is anymore because nobody wants to be a cop, but that really was what it was for the Maine State Police. And so the trooper that was doing my background investigation told me, he's like, you have lived a lot of life in 20 fucking years. I'm like, yeah, I have. I've done a lot of things, especially for, being a little girl who, I didn't grow up in a city. I grew up in Maine. You know what I mean? Like you would think, but I've done a lot of things, okay? Good and bad and indifferent, and done all these things, okay? And so I've faced a lot of shit. I have been bullied. I have been made fun of to the point where I couldn't go to school anymore. I have been in bad relationships. I have been scrutinized. I have been kicked while I have been down. I have fallen so hard on my face, flat on my face. Like I didn't even put my hands out to brace myself. I have fallen and I have fallen and I have fallen. And, people talk about what their greatest talent in life is. And I'm going to just tell you straight up, my number one and greatest strength and talent in my life is I just will not take no for an answer, period. I came out of the womb like that. It's just who I am. And so when someone tells me how something is going to be, then I have a problem with that. And I want you to develop that kind of mindset. I have an idea that you're a lot like me because you're listening to this and, you got here somehow, some way, either somebody shared it or you've been binging my podcast or you listen to any of my videos. I'm the same from the moment I started this podcast, which was in 2018. I'm recording this in 2022 and I'm the exact same. I am 100% true to who I am, and I'm going to tell you my truth. Now, the truth in life is that you get to decide what your truth is. And that's the biggest message I just want to share with you is you get to decide. What is the fucking truth? Is the truth that you're a pushover, that you're fucking weak, that you can't do this job, that you're a problem, that you are what, the memes are fucking saying, or what everybody says a fucking shitty female cop is? Is that the truth? Or is that what somebody told you? Did somebody put that in your head? And what the fuck is your truth? And I'm here to tell you this. If that has been the truth up until now. You get to change your truth. You get to change right now. And you get to decide who the fuck you are. And you get to decide if you are going to allow anybody else to tell you who the fuck you are, or if you're going to make that decision. And my friend, I'm telling you right now, the only way you're going to thrive in this lifetime is if you stop letting anybody outside of you tell you who you are. And that includes me. I would never, ever allow anybody to tell me who I am. They may stop me in my tracks for a minute. They may give me a really good reflection. They may give me something to think about. And I'm going to tell you right now, I highly recommend that you do look in the mirror. David Goggins calls it his accountability mirror, and I highly suggest you use that. And you look in the mirror and you really ask yourself the hard questions. Am I the hardest motherfucking worker in the room? Yes or no? Am I out there busting my fucking ass? Am I the best damn backup there is? Am I the best fucking person? Am I full of integrity? Do I always do the right thing? Do I have my coworkers back? Am I the kind of cop that I would want to work with? Am I the kind of person I'd want to be friends with? Am I the person that I'd want to be around? Am I out there? Am I training? Am I training for my life? Because whether we like it or not, that's what this job is it could take your life very fucking easily. And the truth is if somebody wants to fucking kill a cop, they're going to kill a cop, whether you've trained hours and hours and hours or not. But I, for one, never wanted to put that risk in their hands, right? I didn't want the needle to be pushing over more, in their hands than in mine. I always, that's why I'm a 2nd degree black belt. I trained. When I was on the road, I trained. I prepared way ahead of time, my whole life for that job, to be on the road. And I trained. I'd never shot a gun before I became a cop. And I'm going to tell you right now, I fucking trained. I hired, I paid, I fucking worked with a lot of people one-on-one. I dry fired. I fucking go out in my backyard. I mean, I was always going to a pit with the guys. Like and I did okay. I did good. I mean, I'm a good shot, but I wouldn't say, naturally women tend to be better than men because we just listen to instructions and we just fucking follow it, right? The only thing, in my opinion, that, inhibits us is our nerves. And by the time that I had gone to the academy, I had already practiced so much because I had been working the road. You can work the road, working full-time hours. You can work the road in Maine for it used to be 2 years I think it's 2 years as a part-time cop or I can't really remember what it was. But anyways, before I went to the academy, I was working full-time, but I fucking trained. I decided who I was. Do you understand? I fucking decided what kind of cop I was going to be. And you decide every single day. It's not in this moment. You don't decide in this fucking moment and then that's it. You decide in every fucking moment. Every moment you decide who the fuck you're going to be. Because the world's going to tell you, or they're going to try to tell you who the fuck you are. I'll tell you, the first people are going to be anybody who's intimidated by you. And as a woman, you better stand by. If you are a strong woman, it doesn't mean you've got to go and throw that in anybody's face. It just means you being you, strong, independent, and you know who the fuck you are going to threaten every insecure man around you and women. Anybody who is insecure is going to be threatened. But there's something about a strong woman a lot of men can't stand. That's the truth. You don't have to like it. I'm not being sexist. I'm being fucking real. And you want to know how I know this? Take a look at everything that's going on with me online. Take a look at everything that I've had to deal with. Just me, just Autumn, just one fucking person. And then go into my inbox and take a look at the DMs I get from the women like you listening to this, telling me, holy fuck, I'm not alone. Oh my God. I can't even tell you. I've been ostracized. I've been this. I've been that. I mean, my numbers, I lead the shift. I do this. It doesn't matter. Nothing's good enough. No, it's not good enough. It's not to your coworkers, but it's good enough if it's good enough for you. And at the end of the day, this is the truth. Okay. I've been really giving this some thought because of course, my people, you have been talking to me about this. I've got clients who've been telling me about this. I've got people on the socials, and here's the reality. The reality is we've got to change the culture. We've got to. And the only way it's going to get changed is if we talk about it, doing what I'm doing. You know, we've got to change this. And I want to say this, and I'm going to make another podcast probably following this because I'm really wound up about it, is I at no point in time am advocating for mediocrity. In fact, I have a whole fucking podcast episode talking about how I hate mediocrity. I cannot stand it. And if you know me, the mediocrity, I can't stomach it. I don't like people who are mediocre. I don't spend a lot of time around them. Okay. I have a problem with that, and I have a problem with it in my own life. I don't allow myself to be mediocre. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to go all in, and I'm going to fucking do it. And that is me. So what I want to tell you is this: I'm not advocating for equality of a shitty officer, male or female. I want you to understand that, and I want anybody who's listening to me to understand that I am not advocating for that. I just believe we need top-notch men and women out on the road. Now, I'm going to tell you, there are situations where I don't think it's completely safe for the regular woman to go out and patrol. I'll give you an example. Rural fucking patrol out in the middle of motherfucking nowhere with no backup, and you've got a female who doesn't work out, okay? Who is not practicing shooting her weapon, who is not trained in any kind of jujitsu, who isn't a great communicator, okay? I don't know. I don't think whether it's male or female, but like if you're a smaller male or you are a smaller woman and that is who you are, I don't think it's safe. I don't think that you are doing yourself any kind of service or any of the people you're serving. I think that the person, the officer, male or female, who are in those positions need to be highly fucking squared away. You need to be in shape. You need to be ready to fight. You need to be training. You need to be very proficient with every tool on your duty belt. You need to be like an excellent communicator, because that is scary for anybody. I don't care, male or female. That is scary. Okay. And so I'm not advocating for any mediocrity, but I am advocating for this: is you get to build yourself into whoever you want to be. So if you are lacking in any area, you get to decide it every day, every moment, moment to moment. Stop living saying next week, next month, next year. No, just in every moment. I'm telling you, if you want to change it, it starts in your head, it starts in your thoughts, and it starts in every fucking moment. You change who you are, or you decide who you are in every moment, because then your head's going to tell you no, and society is going to tell you no. And I'm telling you, you've got to go back to who you are, and you've got to go back to that voice in your head, and you have got to go back to what's in your heart. Are you actually a badass? Are you actually fucking a damn good cop? Are you actually a damn good person? Are you full of integrity? Are you actually working your fucking face off to be the best whatever you can be? Is that the truth? Are you giving your life your all? Ask yourself that. You know, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Whether you like her political agenda or not, we are not debating that. I quite frankly don't care. I'm so sick of politics, it's not even fucking funny. Brene Brown, she has a show on Netflix, okay? And what is it called? I can't even think of what it's called, but look up Brene Brown. She does this talk. I can't even remember. Of course, it's fucking blanking me. I have all my clients watch this. I've watched this probably 10 times. It's called The Call to Courage. Go watch it. And even if you've already watched it, I want you to go watch it again. Because she talks about, if you're in the arena, then you can fucking talk with me. But if you're not, nothing you say is going to affect me. And she's quoting somebody, and he's talking about the man in the arena, and I can't remember who she's quoting, so I'm not going to try to butcher it. But I want you to understand that, and I want you to go listen to what she's saying, and I want you to have the courage to look in the mirror and to ask yourself these hard questions. And I want you to understand that the truth is, you get to decide your own truth. You get to make up whoever the fuck you want to be. Okay? Stop letting anybody define you. Stop letting anybody tell you who you are. You can do this job. And not only can you do this job, you can be fucking great at this job. And don't let your mouth, don't get it twisted about having your mouth tell everybody that you're great. Shut your fucking mouth and let your work show everybody how good you actually are. That's probably some of the best advice I've ever gotten in my life. And I just pass it on to you. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM on the Insta. Hang out with me on TikTok. Both of them are at Officer Autumn. You can email me, autumn@autumnclifford.com. If you are interested in joining me for a live masterclass, I'm going to be putting one on. I'm going to be hosting one at the end of March, maybe the first, at the end of March or the first week of April. I'm not exactly sure on the date. The information is going to be in the link below in the show notes. I'm putting on a masterclass for women, for female cops. And this fucking masterclass is all about overcoming all the bullshit. Okay? It's about overcoming all the bullshit you face at your agency and with coworkers and maybe any family. It's about overcoming from being bullied, harassed, all of it. And I believe every woman, every female cop needs this. Okay? I'm gonna teach you exactly. I'm not telling you I have it all figured out, but I can tell you this. I've been through it time and time again. I needed what I'm going to give you a week ago when everybody on Instagram turned on me. These big fucking pages, all of these people who acted like they were my friends for years, when they all turned on me because they suggested that I'm a fake. I needed this, okay? I needed what I'm about to give you. And this course, it'll be live. You can come and you can, it'll be a live Q&A. I'm going to have resources. You're going to have this course for the life of my company. And you're going to have unlimited access to it. And you're going to have unlimited access to all of the bonuses, which I'm going to give you. So if you are interested in that and you want to be a part of that, then just hit the show notes. It is going to be a paid class. I just want to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie about it. This is my business. This is what I do. And I would be more than honored to have you. So hit me in the DMs, check the show notes. If it's not there yet, just shoot me a DM, but it will be soon. I hope this episode was helpful.
They buried me in the water and I came, I knew. Ha ha. Now I'm baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. They buried me in the water in the Holy Ghost. I came out with a badge and gun and a heart that said never run. I signed up for a job you wouldn't dare to do. This ain't no green screen movie, don't compare the two. We look at your actions in the elements and everything relevant. If they line up, prepare to pay the consequence. You do dirt, you get cuffed, no bluff. It's ignorant to think we will shoot with your hands up if you the police. You feel the world is against you. Like every call you go to, people trying to tempt you. Well, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. I ride on the devil, I ain't scary and I ain't worried. You want my life, come take it, it's gonna be a fight. I take you to the light, like Will and Bright. I wouldn't expect you to understand what I do, only the thin blue line, cause they baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I can't explain the pain when I see a name on the wall. All I feel is rage, put me in a cage, let me brawl. Sometimes I can't help but cry, like why did he die? I know it was him, but it could have been I. What about the kids? What about the spouse? Yeah, now who gon' put food inside them babies' mouth? It's a bigger picture when the officer down. Domino effect, Blue Nation, family, country, and town. The media don't cover us. Well, maybe Fox, cause MSNBC and CNN surely don't care about cops. Politicians more concerned about protecting the legal instead of laying the law down and protecting the people. Let me get off my soapbox before I curse. I don't seen way too many cops riding in hearse. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand what I do, only the thin blue line, cause they baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. If I'm faced with a mission, I'm gonna complete it. If that means being deleted, I live with the credence. I do this for the combat vets and Leos. When I'm suited, ready to go, it's either friend or foe. Only Lord knows what my future's in store. I only kill with the hope to see more, so God don't close that door. If I take a life, it's him or me, with the hopes to survive, not bigotry. I go in situations that you cannot imagine, deal with things that you cannot fathom. Know it, but I'd rather fight for a cause than live for nothing. So when you read my headstone, you know I died for something. You hypersensitive, she complain by justified force. You blame the cops first, that don't work, you blame the courts. But I wouldn't expect you to understand what I do, only the thin blue line, cause they baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, I'm a winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a fighter, never winner, never quit. I refuse to lose. I got heart and I got grit. See, I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue. I'm a warrior that's been baptized in blue.